Hey, good night and good morning, fellow gamers. It is BC from A7 Video bringing you another one of our patented gamer category reviews. This time around, we are doing the Fulbright Company's Gone Home, a game that I'm very happy to have finally gotten the experience to play. And I'd like to give you some thoughts on it if you will indulge me. All right, so I will assume that you guys and gals want some simple truth up front, and that simple truth is that this is a very hard game to review when my goal is to make a recommendation to you. So what I'm going to do is just give you what my experience was, let the chips fall where they may, and let you make a decision at the end. Two things you're not going to get out of this review. One, spoilers. All of the footage, all of the sound clips will be from very early in the game and out of context such that there will be no plot spoilers. Secondly, I'm not going to use this review to get into an asinine debate with other people about what is and is not a game. If we can deem cricket and horseshoes a game in the same breath that we can American football, which I love, by the way, who cares? I don't think it's for gamers to worry about that. Just play what you like and keep it moving. Let the academics and all the artisan people debate about whether something is or is not a game. That said, let's talk about what different types of gamers may take away from the Gone Home experience. Bookworms. If you love storytelling at the forefront of your games, Gone Home will certainly answer the mail for you. What I can't tell you definitively is whether or not you will enjoy this particular journey. The entire game's narrative is driven by looking at and listening to the world through the eyes and ears of the main and supporting characters. I found the overarching story to be extremely engaging early in the game, but unfortunately the climax of the story was far stronger than I felt the ending was. I also found myself often wanting to skip through the parts that weren't related to the main story. Explorers. Exploring Gone Home's world is where I had my most fun. Discovering the next set piece or the direction of the story simply by traversing the world in front of me, it was gratifying when what I was discovering was actually interesting. See my previous comment about skipping subplots for more on that. It was the sense of discovery, though, that propelled me to play the game entirely in one sitting, which came in at just under about an hour and 20 minutes, just under 2 hours. AUDIOPHILES. On the sonic side of the house, you've got superb voice acting mixed with a perfectly fitting native soundtrack. I stress the word native because there are other opportunities to experience music in-game. These opportunities for me were nowhere near as enjoyable as the music that is organic to the game itself. In fact, some of the other music that you hear from me was very grating on the ears. Visualists. Perhaps what sells Gone Home's story best for me is the intelligent use of the first-person camera. I'm not a films guy. I make YouTube videos, so I don't know the technical terms for the camera trickery that's going on in-game. Just know that the developers use it very well to sell some of the more dramatic scenes, especially the ending. Tourists. Gone Home is a quick game to finish. Like I said, I finished it in just under 2 hours, and that was with chasing my children around the house trying to keep them from destroying it while I was playing the game. So if you prefer your gaming experiences to be very short and sweet, you may have found your match. So to sum up my thoughts on Gone Home, it's hard for me to bottom line again in terms of giving you a you should or you should not play this. On the one hand, I heavily enjoyed the story right up until what I felt was a less memorable and somewhat telegraphed ending, if I'm being completely honest. But keep in mind that this is coming from someone who enjoys exploration more than narrative. I often don't find gaming stories to be all that well written. And that's not to say that this one isn't, because the dialogue is very well written. It's just not always that interesting for me. So at the very end, I'm glad I had the experience, though, so I could see what everybody else was talking about. I don't have any regrets playing the game. But what I will say is that I really could have just watched someone else play this on YouTube and been almost as satisfied as I was playing it. Again, these polar opinions. So, in the end, I feel what you've got here is an excellent proof of concept to what will hopefully become more consistently engaging narrative-driven games in the future. So, and that's my thoughts, folks. I hope you found it informative and enjoyed it. As always, please remember to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for doing that. And please tell a friend. I think we make pretty good content around here, and I'd like to share it with more people like yourselves. And if you're not familiar with our patented gamer category review system, I will have a link to it both in the written review and in the video description on YouTube, and eventually on Dailymotion. We'll be moving over there. Find us on Twitter, find us on Google+. Just find us and get in contact. We love talking with you you guys. Leave us some commentary. Let us know what you thought. It's BC from A7 Video. As always, peace and God bless. We will see you here back for the next A7 video.
Alloy 7.